Hi, Mark Satterfield here. Hope you're having a great day. I want to talk with you a little bit about how to get more business from your next speech. A lot of us use public speaking, whether it be to trade associations, Rotary, Kiwanis, or JCs, as a tool for generating brand new prospects. But unfortunately, many of the same people get very frustrated when those prospects don't actually turn into paying clients. So let's talk a little bit about that, and let me share some ideas with you that hopefully will be helpful. Now, there's lots of strategies to get leads, lots of ways to generate business and get people to come to your website. And certainly when you're giving a speech, what you don't want to rely on is someone from the audience just coming up to you. You know, a lot of times they've got questions and they're just people looking for free information. What you really want to be doing is you really want to be making sure that next time you give a speech that you're motivating those people most likely to actually invest in your services to self-identify themselves. Now, there's some different strategies we can use, but we got to be a little bit careful because some of those strategies will tend to generate a lot of people who ultimately are just going to waste your time and quite frankly aren't going to be very likely to buy. So here's a trick when you give your next speech in terms of how to do this. Now, I'll be first to admit this might sound obvious, but the very best way to get your most likely prospects to self-identify them is to offer them some sort of incentive. Well, you might be saying, duh, but the question becomes what kind of incentive? So if you just want to collect a bunch of cards, you could say something simple like, if you're interested in learning more about what I've just been talking about, drop off your card in the box by the door on your way out. Now that's pretty simple, and you're going to collect an awful lot of cards. And for a number of people, that's okay. They've got an autoresponder system. They're just going to take all those cards and just dump them into their autoresponder system. They're going to get the automated messages. People who aren't interested are going to opt out. But the quality in terms of who among those cards are the people you really want to follow up with, that's a little less clear. So you do wind up with those proverbial tire kickers. Well, here's something to do in terms of trying to separate the quality versus the quantity, and is to think about having people fill out a quick survey. Now, you can give them an incentive. You can give them a copy of your free report. You can give them an audio from the program. You can give them a helpful link. Many times in my presentations, I'm talking about various places to go, websites, URLs that have been helpful to me, and sometimes what I'll do is create a list of those million-dollar resources and offer them as an incentive if people fill out the survey. And what the survey you can put a lot of different questions on, but the questions that I find tend to be the most interesting and the most helpful are these two. First of all, what's the greatest problem you're facing around this particular topic? And second of all, what would solving it mean for your business? Now, what I love about this is if they then tell you their name and their contact information, you've got now absolutely very specific information about the greatest problem that they're facing. So if you followed up with them on the phone, you'd know precisely what to talk to them about. And the benefit of the second question, what would solving it mean for your business, gives you the sales points that you could use to actually sell this person. So any of us that are doing any kind of sales letters or one-on-one sales presentations, asking these two types of questions gives us this enormous amount of great value that we can then use in terms of both creating products, positioning those services that we have, and of course it gives us the benefits that our people want, so it enables us to sell to them very, very effectively. Okay, now ultimately, of course, leads are only good as your follow-up, and everybody starts off with great good intentions, but very few people actually follow up on anything close to a consistent level. Look, leads from a speaking engagement, they're like heads of lettuce. They've got a shelf life, and realistically, if you don't follow up with them in a couple of weeks, it's pretty much all for naught. So what you have to have, and this is really crucial, is to think about it from the standpoint of you're not so much selling stuff as much as you are building relationships. And relationships are built over time as a result of many gentle raindrops. which is why what you need to have some sort of automated communication system that you can put these leads into so that they get an ongoing sequence of messages that build trust, build credibility, and eventually convert them in terms of taking action. So the service that we recommend is one called GentleRainAutomation.com, and you can find out more about it at www.gentlerainautomation.com. And if you use this kind of stay-in-touch system or one of the others that are out there, what you wind up doing is, of course, converting a lot of these prospects into customers. Nothing you probably haven't heard before, but the real key, ultimately, the success is implementing this. Okay, well, there are a lot of strategies you can use to drive traffic, drive very targeted traffic to your website, and then turn those prospects into lucrative paying clients. So what I recommend is that you sign up today for mine, Mark Satterfield's free online newsletter at gentlerainmarketing.com. That's www.gentlerainmarketing.com. And if you do that, I'm going to show you precisely how to do it. Again, this is Mark Satterfield for gentlerainmarketing.com, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.